My name's Joshua Pellowe and I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I'd been in lay ministry for around about a decade and, preaching on the weekend, youth pastoring, but I was also in business. And when I was in business, the Lord actually asked me to close the business down and to actually go to full-time Bible college. And so we did, knowing full well that it would mean we personally would be $150,000 in debt. But we just stepped out in obedience, and then by the end of that first year in Bible college, we had already become debt-free. There were multiple miracles that, within such a short period of time, ended up us, becoming debt-free. And that included our cars as well, credit cards, everything. Like, we owned our cars, we paid off all our credit cards, and we were living 100%, in the black. In that same season, I just listened to every single Kenneth Copeland podcast I could get my hands on. Like, I churned through hours and hours and hours of podcasts and teaching. And also the book, The Blessing of the Lord Maketh Rich. I went through it cover to cover. And I think it was a process of saturation. I don't think I could pinpoint a moment, but I think it was saturation, not only in the resource, but saturation in the Word of God too, and understanding that, hey, you know what? This is for real. This is in the Bible. Like, how come no one's ever told me about this before? Like, I'd been walking with God a long time. I grew up in church. I was born in church, and it was only until I was in my late 20s that I realized that, hey, I've got the victory through Jesus Christ. And so I was able to get teaching into my life that not only fed me, but also fed my wife and fed our family. And for me as a husband and a father, that means a lot, that I can get that spiritual leadership and teaching and growth and vitality into my family. That's the first thing that Kenneth Copeland Ministries partnership means to me. But it also means that I get to play a part in actually bringing that news and bringing that victory to others right around the world. As much as the ministry has impacted my life, I want to make sure it impacts other people's life as well. I want to make sure that it reaches every single facet of the globe that we possibly can, with pastoring and with ministry and with where we live and our church and our team and our family. I cannot wait to get up in the morning. Sleep is an interruption to me. I just want to get going each day, just because every day is an adventure in God. Every day is just full of His joy and abundance. And now when you walk in faith, you learn that actually victory is the ordinary existence of the believer. That's the norm. Victory is an everyday occurrence. It's not the highs and lows that I used to experience. Victory is my everyday existence, and what I get to do now is bring that victory and tell about that victory and share that victory, show others the victory, and that's why I love every single day. And it's purely because of the joy of God in my heart and the victory of Jesus Christ in my everyday life.